There's common sense, and then there's uncommon sense. Let's join Ray and Joe for the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
Hey, welcome back. It's another episode of the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
It's uncommon.
Well, spring is officially here now.
It is. Thank God.
Days are getting longer and longer. Every single day we pick up a handful of minutes.
Yes, that's right. 3 minutes a day.
Yeah,
I heard.
yeah.
Sounds familiar. That's all. 3 minutes a day, baby.
That's it. That's all it takes.
But I'm excited for the time change. I'm excited for the grass is starting to grow. You know what's crazy about that though? Do you do springtime grass seed and fertilizer?
I have. Yeah. I haven't done it yet this year, but
do you like cutting the grass?
I like it in the beginning,
right?
Like the first one or two times, because it's kind of cool and neat, and the grass is growing. But yeah, probably about the third or fourth time, it gets to be kind of old hat.
Yeah. Old hat. Can you wrap your head around that? Right. Like, what is that? What do you wrap your head around? Like, where did that come from? Wrap your head around this.
Wrap your head around. Like, how do you wrap your head around anything?
Like,
if you wrap your head around something, you're in trouble.
Well, you know what the last thing that went through the mosquito's mind when it hit before it hit your windshield?
What was it?
It's butt. Boom. Anyway, bad jokes.
Well, wrap your head around, or again, old hat.
Can you wrap your head around an old hat? No, you can wrap your old hat around your head.
Your head, but yeah, not the other way around.
It's like a babushka. Yeah. But you can't wrap your head around anything.
You really can't.
So where did that even...
and not live to tell about it.
No, so... wrap my head around a telephone pole, yeah.
Probably not. Gosh. I haven't been right since.
Yeah. I've been all left. Right, not right, left.
No, correct.
Yeah, correct. So, did you ever see, there's stuff on social media that's just absolutely crazy. I was watching, do you ever see those self-defense courses where someone pulls a gun and they show you how to grab the gun?
Disarm them.
Disarm them, knock them down, and you pull the gun on them. Right. So I was watching this thing the other day, and it was a guy pulls a gun, and he sidesteps the gun, puts the guy on the ground, grabs the gun, boom, boom, boom.
Looks easy.
Yeah, and then a guy's walking in the street, and the guy pulls a gun on him, and he goes to grab the gun, and the next thing is he's in front of the holy gates. He's like, "What the heck? What the hell? What the hell, man?"
That's more of a real life video. 9 times out of 10, that's how it ends. That's how the story ends. It's not like on the movies.
Right. It's like, God, funny stuff, man.
Yeah. But you're not Chuck Norris or John Wick or,
Yeah, no. How about it? Shot my dog.
But yeah, grass cutting, it's fun the first time or two.
It is.
But at some point,
so then why do we
it gets to be a
fertilize
chore.
it so it grows thick and grows fast, so we have to cut it?
Right.
Like if we just, so there was this thing that just showed up last night. It was 3 a.m. and my dog had to go out. So of course I checked my phone because we're addicted to it.
Right. All the things you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Dwarf grass they have. It's thick. It's lush. It only grows an inch. So I'm going to get it. It was only like $9 or $10. So I thought I'll buy 3 or 4. Yeah. I'll throw them in the yard. But imagine having a nice lush grass that you never have to cut.
You don't have to cut it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, see, in my neighborhood, I swear it's like a competition. I have a few retired neighbors.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're out there 3 times a week. I mean, I swear at some point they're using that riding lawnmower. All they're doing is chopping up dirt.
Beer.
Yeah. There's dust flying because, I mean, what are you cutting? You just cut it 2 days ago. It didn't grow that much in 2 days, even in the heart of the springtime.
Yeah.
But they're out there, and it's always like a competition.
Nice yard.
Like if somebody's gets, then I feel guilty. Like I wasn't planning on cutting the grass tonight, but during the day today, this neighbor and that neighbor cut it. So now mine looks like crap.
Yeah,
it's not bad. It's just theirs looks freshly cut.
Yeah.
So then I'm like,
and the
I'll cut the grass tonight. Yeah.
They have things called mandals that you can get stuff like fresh cut grass, like candles. With
that smell like, it's
beer.
A good scent.
Yeah. That's not a bad scent.
Well,
smell.
Yeah. But so the fun lasts maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then it's not.
Well, that's why you need
chore.
Older grandkids.
Right.
$50, cut the grass.
Cut the grass.
Gas money. Yeah. That's good stuff.
Yeah. But it's that time of year.
It is. Yeah. And then you got April Fools coming up. What are you doing for April Fools?
True.
How did that even generate? April Fool's
why did they
Day.
pick April 1st and who decided that it would be good to have a day for to play jokes?
Being fooling around.
Right.
We
fool around every day.
Yeah, we did. I've had some really good April Fool's jokes. Like yeah. It's and it started when I was really young. I had these praying mantises in in a fish tank. Okay. And we actually watched it lay an egg. Like, they put this like brown foam out on a stick and it lays the egg. But when they have babies, they have thousands, and they're little, like they're small. And we had screen on top of it, and I woke up and my mom says, we should play a joke on your dad. So I told my dad there's thousands of praying mantis all over my room because they were small. They got through the screen. He freaked out. And, that was good, though. That was probably one of the better ones.
I think we used to play, April Fool's jokes with the kids because they were gullible. It was easy.
Yeah.
But how did that start?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did somebody decide that was the day?
Right. That was my grandmother's birthday, and it's my mother-in-law's birthday.
Wow. And I think a lot of people get married on April Fool's Day, too.
Really?
Which I wonder how that works out.
That would be a bad, psych! I need half your checkbook. Yeah, we didn't really get married. That was just a joke. April Fool. You fool.
Exactly.
I pity the fool. Mr. T's birthday was probably on April 1st. I pity the fool. April Fool. Yeah. That's it. Love it when a plan comes together.
But it's a great time of year because a lot of things happening like that. And Easter only, a little bit away here. So,
yeah. Did I ever tell you about the? I might have told you this already.
I don't know.
I might have said it on one of our podcasts because it's ringing a bell. But this guy was on vacation with his wife, and they were over in Jerusalem.
Okay.
And she died, and the guy says, "Do you want to bury her in Jerusalem? It's $50,000, or do you want to fly her back for $3,000 over to the United States?" Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the other way around. You could bury her in Jerusalem for $3,000, or fly her back to the United States and bury her for $50,000.
All right.
He says, I would fly her back and bury her in the States for $50,000. He goes, why would you do that? He goes, because one person rose from the dead in Jerusalem years ago, and I don't want to chance it.
I'm coming back.
It's another bad joke.
It is.
But especially when you don't remember them. The worst part about a joke is when you forget it, but it's even worse if you have to explain it to someone.
Well, then it's not really a joke. The joke's on you.
You're right. Ha ha. But no, it's with spring. You got spring baseball down in Florida.
Yeah.
You got spring training. You got Easter. I don't know. Huh?
It's a good time of year.
It is, but why do they even think a bunny lays eggs?
True.
Yeah,
I haven't thought of that.
Like how does it?
Right. Yeah, you figure if you're a young kid, you've been fooled to think that a bunny lays eggs.
April Fools.
Chocolate eggs too, by the way.
Yeah, but they do look like M&Ms.
Right. Don't eat those chocolate eggs.
There was a bunny in our yard and left M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens. That's gotta happen.
Oh, it's gotta happen. Oh, that's. But no, so you hide eggs and But how does that tie into the real reason of Easter? Like, how does that tie into Christ coming back?
Right.
It's just,
you figure though it's the same thing with Santa and Christmas.
Yeah.
It's the same. You had a religious holiday, but then at some point somebody decided to kind of capitalize on that and make a commercial.
It's probably Hallmark.
Probably
the Hallmark Channel. Someone accused me the other day watching Hallmark movies. I'm like, no.
I don't think I would ever peg you as somebody watching a Hallmark
I'm like,
movie.
you ever listen to a podcast? Like, it's not like you're not going to see the Expendables or anything on Hallmark.
No, doesn't happen. But the last couple shows we've turned into like the sad dad joke.
It's bad. That's all I got. We talked about all the stupid stuff already, and it's like
we had though. We did kind of bring it back an episode ago, more about some of those dumb phrases, which we always sort of break in here.
Yeah,
but I think I had a couple more that we didn't talk about.
What's that?
How about?
Cat got your tongue?
The cat got my tongue. That's another one. Yeah. Did a cat ever get your tongue?
What would it feel like?
Weird.
Like,
right.
is it scratching? Is it biting?
And that's not something a cat normally does.
No,
I've never had a cat.
I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not a cat person.
Oh, how about speaking of animals, the bee's knees? Like that's the bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
That's like an old time. You haven't heard of that?
Yeah, I think I might have heard it once.
That's the bee's knees.
Yeah,
I think like in the 20s and 30s that was a.
Do they even have knees?
Well, that's exactly the point.
Well, they do.
The bee have a knee?
It does have a knee, but what's up with that? Is it cool? Like a bee's knees would be like, that's bad. That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's from like the 20s and 30s, but I don't know that people use that today.
Bee's
but that's
knees.
one that, you know.
Did they say that in Back to the Future? Did he say the bee's knees? Did
I think so. I think up through the 50s that might have been kind of speaking of corny, I think that was by the 50s it was termed a corny term.
Corny. We went back to corn.
We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about corn.
Now think about Corning ware. Corning ware is indestructible.
True.
Because it was made during World War II.
But I think that has more to do with it was made in Corning, New York, not
Oh,
corny.
is it really?
I think
it's
so,
not.
yeah.
Oh, so it's corny, not corny.
Right.
Okay.
Corning.
This
is an educational podcast.
It is. Wow.
Hey, we're going out on a limb.
Out on a limb.
Do something educational.
No, wait. What is that? Out on a limb.
Right,
is that like skating on thin ice?
That was on my list here.
But skating on thin ice is the same as going out on a limb, because if you go out on a limb, depending on what you weigh, it's going to break.
It's kind of dangerous. Yeah. And if you skate on thin ice, kind of dangerous.
Did you ever see that thing where it is a tree with a branch over a pond? There's 2 alligators in the pond. There's a lion on the land at the bottom of the tree. And then there's a snake on the tree coming out to the limb. And they ask you, what would you do? How would you get out of this?
I don't know. It sounds like a Disney's Jungle Book. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like Pitfall. Do you remember Pitfall?
Yes, Pitfall. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
But what do you do? Like, what would you do first? Like,
right.
Do you go for the alligators? Do you grab the snake and throw it in the water so the alligators eat the snake, and then you climb down the tree and deal with the lion?
Yeah. What's the phrase? It's the worst of 2 evils, or
what is that?
That kind of it?
It's yeah.
I mean, they're all bad.
They are.
The outcomes are all bad. Which one may be better than the others?
Right.
Which, who knows?
It doesn't matter. But
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're all bad.
Out on a limb, is that a safe way of getting out of trouble?
Well, it depends. If it's a thin limb, probably not.
And thin ice.
Yeah.
Thin ice.
And thin ice, same thing. Yeah. Never good to go out on thin ice.
You could fall through. And it's only cold water, so it's not like that bad,
Well, yeah.
You're skating on thin ice, young fellow.
Do you say that to your employees when they're in trouble? You're skating on thin ice.
I don't know. They don't get in trouble. I just... Yeah. Wait till Dad gets home. Wait till your father gets home.
Well, go out on a limb, or hey, I'm going to go. We're going to put you on the wagon, or get on the wagon,
or fall off the wagon.
Fall off the wagon. Yeah.
Yeah. How come that's a saying?
Well,
is there booze on the wagon? Because most people, when you say fall off the wagon, that means that they were drinkers.
You're right. It's a term of that, but I guess it could be for anything. You went to the gym, but you fell off the wagon. You could use it for that too.
Really?
People don't use it for that, but you could. It means the same thing.
You could. Yeah.
And if you decide to start drinking, are you going to go on the wagon?
I don't. Is it a good wagon? Is it a beer wagon? Maybe it's a beer wagon. Matter of fact, speaking about that, there was a truck the other day that zipped around the corner up in Hazleton. It was a beer truck. It had all those kegs in it, and one of the doors were open, and this keg rolled out and hit some lady in a baby carriage.
Is it true?
Yeah. It was.
Are you making that up?
No, it was true. They were fine. It was light beer, but it was just really like I was appalled, which sounds like applause, but what's up with being appalled?
Appalled. Right, I was going to say, appalled.
Like, would Paul be appalled?
And have you ever been palled?
No, but you are appalled and you're appalled.
True.
See, there's so many different things that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No. Could you imagine somebody not of this country trying to learn English? It's got to be difficult. People do it. And do it well, but it's got to be incredibly tough.
Well, because our and R,
yeah,
O-U-R-A-R-E, and then you have our, H-O-U-R.
Yeah.
So you could talk about time, you could talk about possession, you could talk about us.
True.
And then you have right, and right. Which right is right? Is it right like your right side? Is it right like you're writing? Is it right like you're not wrong? Like there's so many different things.
And now it's even further complicated because when you try to type it on your phone and it autocorrects.
Oh, who knows? That autocorrect is terrible.
Or when you voice the text.
I do that. And you know what? I voice text all the time, but I don't even fix them. No, I just let them go.
Yeah. You're one of those people.
Right.
I've got clients who will text And it takes at least 2 minutes to figure out what the hell they're trying to say, because they voice the text, and again they don't bother fixing it.
It's phonetic,
or even I mean, now you can go back and edit usually if you've got an Apple.
Yeah.
I don't think Android lets you do that, but Apple does, or at least retype it. Oh, I meant this. Yeah, I've got people like you that don't do that, and it takes 2 minutes to figure out. And you read it.
If you just read it phonetically, if you just read it like someone says it, you could decipher.
You can sort of, that's how you got. You got to kind of free your mind and just read it like that.
Now think about this. With all this stuff, with all this technology and Apple this, and I mean, we're getting dumb because of AI and not remember anyone's. But isn't it funny that Eve ate the apple that destroyed? Right.
Is that coincidence?
Is that right? Did I just uncover something?
You might. That's a whole conspiracy theory.
Oh, I don't do conspiracy theories. But no, serious. This apple could destroy society. Yeah.
Because which it brought down the Adam and Eve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn snake. Yeah. One rib. Right. A snake.
That's it.
Yeah. So no, I took my grandkids to school this morning, and they asked me how to spell. She goes, I could spell. I don't remember what the word was. Oh, regular. Pop, I can spell regular. Okay, go ahead and spell it. Fiber. No, I'm just kidding. No, so she's.
Poor kids.
No, they're all messed up. Like, I live a podcast with them, but she was like Regular. I'm like, that's close. That's close my enough, grandson goes. I can spell regular. I'm like, go ahead. He goes Reglar. I'm like, that's regular. That's how they say it in Shamokin. No, I'm kidding.
Regular.
Regular. I'm like, you know what?
Hey, use guys.
Yeah. Hey, use guys. Right. Chunk.
Right.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, Goonies. Yeah. But anyway. Low ceiling. That's how you get Goonies. But no, so I'm like, you don't have to learn how to spell. They're like, why? I'm like, and my grandson's 9, my granddaughter's like 7. I'm like, because watch this. Hey, Siri, how do you spell regular? I'm like, you don't even have to learn how to spell because you're going to have a smartphone next year.
Yeah.
So it will do everything.
It'll do everything for you. Yeah.
So I told my wife that, and she's like, you're an idiot. Why would you tell him that? I'm like, because that's what the world's coming to.
I'm sure the education department at the school is not going to be happy with that.
So when do I use a comma? It doesn't matter. Use ChatGPT.
Right.
They'll use the freaking.
But on social media today, ChatGPT is so rampant. It's crazy because every business now discovered all of a sudden ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So every ad, especially like restaurants, they all look the same.
Right. Right. Exactly.
And most of the times, whatever food they're using looks nothing like the food they actually serve.
Well, that's advertising. I mean, geez, look at McDonald's.
Come on. But then every ad looks the same because no one's paying for the better versions of ChatGPT. They're using the free version.
Right.
And every single ad looks the same.
That's
like
hilarious.
every firehouse, every restaurant.
That's
you scroll through like
we don't use it.
No. But that doesn't look like every other ad either. Though.
Yes, it does. It looks like every other ad someone does for their podcast for ChatGPT. The free version.
Hey, I didn't say that we were exempt from that. I'm being observational.
I'm really proud of the way that you etched with the green crayons the last one and made it so St. Patrick.
I freehanded that. Yeah.
So St. Patrick-y. But no, it's God.
All right.
So no, I mean, listen, I think AI is really good, and I do use it to correct my emails because I'm terrible with emails. If I make an email, I'll talk into the computer and I'll have them clean it up. I won't have them. Well, I guess I do have them write it. But I've said this before. Yeah. What is my phone number? I've known you for 20 years. What's my phone number?
I have no idea. What your phone number is. No.
Right.
No.
Because
I have no idea. In fact, I brought this up with a client the other day. I forget why. And I think she said, "Oh, I don't even know my husband's phone number." Right. I'm like, my future wife, I don't know her phone number.
Right.
In fact, like she'll order, like if we get takeout from somewhere, like if she orders it and gives her phone number, like before I walk in to pick it up, I have to look.
Yeah.
Because I don't know it. I've never had to commit to memory.
Exactly.
The last 4 digits of her phone number because since we've known each other, It was in my phone.
Yeah.
I've never had to do that.
Exactly.
But yet I can still remember my house phone number from when I grew up as a kid.
Correct. Me
because
too.
you had to. You had to know it.
You did.
You know, you had to
And
know
so
it.
I believe that AI is going to make people really stupid and depend on it because you don't have to think anymore.
Right.
Now, I like using it to clear my thoughts, like to clarify what I want to do.
Right.
Like, with oh, it's so funny. I'll show you later. But no, so it's you have a thought and then you want it more professional because I'm not a professional guy.
Well, it hones it in, yeah.
And it does, and it's good like that. But if you rely on it to do everything for you,
Right.
it's your
Well, even in my business, I write radio commercials, for people. And I consider myself to be fairly creative, not the best, but okay.
Yeah.
But I use it today because of got so much going on. I don't have time to come up with something a little bit more creative. I'll chat GPT it. It gives me an idea. Maybe I get a second version and I'll use parts of this, parts of that, and then kind of add to it. But it's a good, nothing else, a thought starter.
Right.
And I think if it's used that way, it's probably good. But you're right. I think a lot of people probably depend on it.
They do. And then they're going to be jobless.
Dumb.
They're going to be jobless.
Right.
Like when they came out with these automatic checkouts in like Walmart and Acme and all that stuff, and people are like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, it's replacing jobs. Don't you realize that they won't call in sick? Like you don't have to pay benefits for them. They don't call in sick, but no, it's getting there.
Yeah.
So what's everyone going to do? That's why I tell everyone learn trades. I got 2 kids that are linemen. AI is not going to replace linemen. No. So we got to go back to the roots of America and what brought us to where we are.
And AI is not going to replace the Uncommon Sense podcast.
Hell no. No, and there's this company, it's iHeartRadio, and they say we're all human.
All human, yeah.
Like that's terrible. I hear that way too much. That is.
My company is proud of that because we don't have AI personalities or AI music.
Yep.
We're
100%
human. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Exactly. But and we're human.
Yeah, we are human. Yeah, we make mistakes and we stutter and spit. I saw you spit on the counter.
Did
before.
I spit? I didn't notice
say
it.
anything.
Oh, thank you for.
You have to watch the videotape. Yeah, it was around.
Hopefully,
3
no one
minutes
listens
ago.
to the end of this podcast to realize that I did that.
You did.
If they missed it,
you did. You were like, blah. It just came out against your black shirt.
But hey, thanks for watching another podcast with us, coming along
or
the ride.
listening. Yep. Thanks for listening, and make sure you tell your people at work because we're looking for followers. We need people to follow.
Yeah, come follow us.
Yeah,
please.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
See you next time on the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
The Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's like an outrageous cup of Joe.